You are welcome once again to Akuvi TV. As we always bring you education, we bring you excitement, and we make your life, your weekend, your day very, very interesting. Today, I am here with my people, but they will mention their names. But before they mention their names, this show is proudly sponsored by JJ Gabi. If you want best bread, buffet, China importation, all sort of things. Even what I'm holding right now is from China. So if you want some, now digitalization is on progress. So everything that we do is about digitalization. You get yourself this one, it will help you in your research and stuff. As a student, as a teacher, you get yourself this to help you. If you want some, just contact me on 0548671762. 0548671762. Today, I am privileged to welcome on with me my people. You are welcome. Thank you. Okay. You are welcome. So what do you have to tell my people before we proceed with today's agenda?
Okay, so to me, what I would say to them is that this year, we are not in for any dull moment. If you are in our life and you are not serious, we are going to cut you and leave you away. We want people that are serious, that we are going to make it in life. So if you know that you are part of our life and you are not serious, not adding anything to our life, we are going to cut you off and we follow or take those who are serious that they want to make it in life. So that's what I want for them.
So if you are not serious, you better leave. Alright. It's very, very important to get people who are serious than unserious people. And even if you're a fool and you continue working with fools, you will not be rich. That's why we call it balanced diet. So if you're a fool, you work with a wise person. The wiseness of that person will help you to become semi-wise. So what do you also have to say, my bro?
Okay. 2025. We are almost half into the decade, 2030. So do a perspective of your life from 2020 to what have you achieved, what have you lost. So always make sure that you are intentional and focused. Just make sure that you are getting the best. Not all the plans that you make will manifest, but make sure you are just doing your best to achieve what you plan. And above all, God first. And only quality people. God first. Pray more, save money, and be the best. Thank you.
So we focus in life and make sure that you achieve most of the things that you plan of. I leave you with this quote that Joshua Selma, Apostle Joshua Selma, always say. Now people who are close to me, when you see a problem and you don't come out with a solution, I always walk them out of my life because you will not help me. Because Elon Musk, once people were using 24 hours to do, or using 1 week to do a business, he will use 24 hours, will not sleep and do the business. And now Elon Musk's name is a household name. So if you want to be the Elon Musk in this country, if you want to be the despite in this country, be focused, pray, and be very, very disciplined. That is what Jonah also said. Now today, I am here, 7 December, January, 7 January is what we call the Constitutional Day, or what we term the Inauguration Day of our president. Whenever we have an election, upon the Constitution, he said that 1 month time, we must inaugurate the new president. Yes. So now, the president has been inaugurated, but we are going to talk about the overview of whatever happened there. There was some historic activities, event that went on. Since 92, historic. A lot of presidents amassed themselves in this country. Even those countries that have been suffering from coup d'etat, you see their members or their leaders here. It is historic. So what is the reason why a military man who is ruling a country is allowed to come to this country during inauguration? All these and many more you are going to hear from our panelists, and they are going to bring you all the insight. Now, what is your overview of what happened or transpired during the 7th January 2025 inauguration at Independence Square?
Okay, thank you very much. And thank you very much, Edina. The inauguration was it was massive. It was very, very beautiful. everything was on point, right from protocol, right from the setup. You know, I had privilege to be watching the videos the day they were doing the setup till the D-Day, and everything was on point. I'm going to say kudos to the planners and kudos to the people who arranged for the protocols. You could see that everything was in place, right from the security and right from the security personnel to the last person. Okay, so and our president is the first person to sit on the presidential seat 3 times, to hold the sword, the presidential sword 3 times. Somebody will say, how? Okay, so he first held it when His Excellency, the late former President John Evans Fifi Atami was of blessed memory. May he continue to rest in peace. When he died on, I think, 24th of July, that night he was sworn in as the president, but then he was the vice president of Ghana. He was sworn in as what? The president, as it is stated in the Constitution of Ghana that when the president dies, his vice president will take charge. So he's had the opportunity to sit on the presidential seat for the first time, and he was given the presidential sword for the first time. Secondly, in 2013, when he won the election in 2012, he also sat on the presidential seat for the second time. He held the presidential sword for the 3rd time. He has also gotten the opportunity to, you know, sit on the presidential seat. That's the highest seat in this country, and also hold the presidential sword for the 3rd time. So God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. In fact, President Mahama is blessed, and it's quite historic. Now, I was surprised with the number of, you know, diplomatic presidents that flew into the country. President and representative from Israel were here, China, people from Bahrain, and people from Haiti. I mean, we're not just, you know, ordinary people. They were, you know, very, very important diplomatic people. What is this telling us? This is telling us that, yes, Mahama is loved. And we could see it from the inauguration on Tuesday. We could see the way people came in, everybody, the way people were laughing. And I'm sorry, let's be honest. It's like Ghanaians are hungry with the Kufuor. Ghanaians are very, very hungry with this ex-president Kufuor. I don't know how Ghanaians are going to rate him. But truth be told, my NPP people, those who are watching me, I don't do politics. I only vote based on policy. I only follow things based on what party A or party B is doing. The vote Kufuor had in 2016 was by virtue of the policies and the things we were saying. People had a lot of hope and belief in the Kufuor that Kufuor is going to deliver when people voted for him in 2016. But he was given opportunity, he was given a mandate by Ghanaians. He came to power and he did not deliver. I don't know how Ghanaians are going to vote him, but that is the truth. Kufuor disappointed Ghanaians so many times. He disappointed Ghanaians so many times. And one thing I observed is the way the president of Burkina Faso was being cheered up. He's a military personnel, and he's not a military leader. And the way people were cheering him up, now I fear for the democracy in Ghana. People ask me why. If you don't take care, Mahama said something when he won the election. I think latter days of 2025. I think in latter days of 2024, when he won the election, when he held an interview and he said, "He's the last hope of democracy." Now, democracy in this country is not a standstill. Should he fail to deliver, or should he fail to ensure that democracy is being practiced in Ghana, I'm scared there might be an uprising in this country, because the way people were cheering, what's his name? Is it Tuareg? Ibrahim Tuareg. The way people were cheering him up, I'm scared for Ghana's democracy. 36 years. The way Ghanaians were cheering him up, people were cheering him up. It tells us that if you don't take care, Ghanaians will be in support and will yearn for the military coup d'etat. If Mahama should fail to deliver, that is my opinion, and I stand to be corrected. But that is what I realized on Tuesday, and that confirms the interview Mahama had. That should he fail to ensure that democracy, Ghanaians will believe in democracy again, that is going to happen. And finally, I think the inauguration was beautiful, and his outfit, everything was just on point. And finally, when the vice president was, making an oath, you could see the joy from the demeanor from the Chief Justice's face. For the first time, Ghana is having female vice president. Quite historic. I mean, there's something unique. There's something beautiful. And to my ladies out there, strive to be the best. You can do it. We now have the first female vice president in Ghana. You can be the first to do something important. You can be the first to do something remarkable. You can be the first to write history. You can be the first to write history for your own self, for your country, for your community, for your family, and for your motherland Ghana. As Professor Jane has written history in Ghana, she's been the first female to be the vice president. You can also do it. To my female, you can do it. Thank you, and congratulations too.
Okay, so James has really made an impact in Ghana. Professor Opoku Ajima, thanks for the correction, has made a vital history in this country. He was the first female to hold a vice chancellor, a public vice chancellor in this country at UCC. And the first female to be a vice president of the Republic of Ghana. And she too is the first woman that all the children has attained PhD in this country. So when it comes to education, this woman is very, very, very vital and vibrant. Now, Danny,
okay, so to me, I won't talk late. I think Jonas have said all. But to my observation and what I have seen, that day was very, very massive, as Jonas said. Kudos to the organizers. I think I posted that on my page some weeks ago. They did very, very massive work. And where I will start from is our guest speaker. That is Tinubu from Nigeria, the current president from Nigeria. Somebody may ask, why Tinubu, the guest speaker? Because Tinubu came because they are our neighbors. Nigeria is our neighbor. We can get a lot of things like maybe a light from them, oil, you can get it from them. So it is good that we invite said person. And another thing that Mahama did that people were talking about it was that he was the guest speaker again. So now you are the guest speaker of the show or for the program or the event. Then at the end of the day, I will come to you and ask you that, oh, my country is suffering from electricity. We need light. And you tell me that you can't provide it. How? You don't love me. Then at the end of the day, in his speech, he said, we are one and we are ready to do business. See what he said? We are ready to do business. Then, after saying all these things, and later I want something, you don't want to give me, what kind of human being are you? That one was another one. And the president from Rwanda, look at that small country. See how they have developed the country. And we here, we are even more, our population is even more than them. He was also here. Because Mahama will go and seek some knowledge from them. How they managed to develop their country. Some of the things that they did before now, that country, people are not talking about it. That was why he was also here. Another thing was that former president, Jacob Zuma, was also here. Yes, Jonathan, Goodluck, Obasanjo, all of them were here. And as he said, Ibrahim Traore, see how massive. Somebody was saying that, what is the reason why he was holding down to go and give and congratulate president? To me, I see nothing wrong with it because he's a military person. And since he became a president, he only visited 3 African countries, which is what? Burkina Faso itself, Mali, and Niger. He can't go out from any country because people are looking for him, because they want to eliminate him. So he can't go out from his own territory. He has to be there. So because of the trust Mahama have for him or is having, he asked him to also come. And when they came, you can see from their faces, the bodyguards, you can't even see their faces. Everything is being covered. And you can see their body. Sorry to say, look at our military people. Some of them, those days, the body will speak for them. Now the body is not there. Someone is a military person, no energy. Though the energy is there small, protection is not there. Those people, when you shoot them, it is very difficult to go. Use knife on them, it will never go. And now our military people go to Burma camp. Go and try them and see. You get a lot of them. So this is just, as you said, Mahama is being blessed to have all these people. I was watching it, Captain Smart one day was like, since the day you won, they declared that you won, he has visited or invited almost about 18 countries. Just because he's trying to build something so that, as you also said, like, he does not want to fail. Because the first term was very, very abysmal for him. So this time around, you have to plan very well before coming. And that is why I think he's now doing a lot of things. He's working. And all these people are closer to him. When he's in need of something, he can easily get it from these people because they were there to see what happened in Ghana. So the inauguration was very, very massive, very, very good. I think, to me, one of the best so far in our history. So that's what I was saying.
Okay, now, so we have heard from the horse's own mouth and stuff, and it was a historical event that occurred in this country, and it has never been so before. Even during the 8 years of Nana Akufo-Addo, the first year, I think 8 people came from different countries, and the next one was 11 people. Mahama first term of office was 8, and this time it was 22 or 23.
More than that.
Yes. So it was massive, and it has never happened before in the 1992. Since we had our fourth republic, it has never happened before and stuff. And it was a nice and educative ceremony. As they said, Ibrahim Traore is one of the people that are loved by this country. And I watched a video that Mahama was after party. Mahama was saying that people of Ghana really appreciate you, and they were all laughing. And some people were asking, why is it that he removed his cap for the lady but not for the president? That shows how the Ibrahim Traore is respectful and respects ladies. So when he reached the ladies aspect, he removed the cap and shake the hand for the good work that Nana Akufo-Addo has done for this country. So when he reached there, he reached man to man, they were talking as if nothing has happened. And the reason why he bought his military, they have said it, and let me add my little to it. One thing is that if you engage yourself in a military regime, or you change from democracy to military, that means that you are restricted from crossing some boundaries. So when you check his territory, the reason why Danny was saying that he has been able to go to his country, and I think Benin and Mali, the reason is because all of them are neighbors.
Yes.
So that place, when they go, they are neighbors. But to make this historical, anywhere he step his foot, he will be arrested.
Yes.
And that's why when he was coming, even though his president had informed him that he's going to be protected, but safety first, so he brought his men. I don't think that if Ghanaians were to attack Anka, then the military men that he brought would have been something. But Ghana is a peaceful country, and I like the step that Mahama took and stuff. The last one that I will say, then we wrap up with this show, is Tinubu coming here. My Nigerian people were saying that why should you invite Tinubu, someone who is destroying Nigeria. Nigerian people. Then when I said Tinubu has come, he said, "Oga, make people go and remove him because he spoiled our country for us. Make him not come and spoil Mahama too for us." My brother, my sister, when Tinubu left, Nana Akufo-Addo, when he was leaving, he left fuel for us just for 3 days.
2 days.
Now the fuel is gone. But when Tinubu came and went, Mahama just picked a phone call. Now there is an emergency fuel coming for this country. So we call, in this system that we are living, we call it comparative politics, and we call it interrelationship, or we call it international relationship. Any country who want to progress, even the superior countries, they still, one way or the other, make sure that they are in contact with what the minor countries, because you might need something from them. That is the advice that is what Mahama did. And because of that, now they has come, fuel is on the way coming to this country, and I think it will land this week. So we are praying that fuel will come, and our people who also are taking or driving will not suffer. So these are the reasons, some of the things that I learned from this inauguration. So on this note, we are going to wrap up. We are saying thank you very much. Subscribe, comment, and like for us. And this is proudly sponsored by JJ Gabi. If one best red duvet international or China goods. Just contact him on 05486711762. I repeat 05486711762. We bring you the same thing again next week, God willing. And as I say, stay safe and let us meet again.